Okay, we're back. We're here. It's time for some more Avatar Legends.
Woo!
Yeah. Ooh.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. And we playing the most baller track of all. Living Voyage. It's our hype track. Okay, it's time for episode 4. Last time, Rico and Baraka Poe leveled up. Yuka, we'll do a full recap, but, y'all ready to tell another story? Hopefully?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Let's do this. Yeah.
Maybe we'll finally find something that Nakoma can help the local community with.
One day.
Pretty sure Nakoma can do something.
Maybe Bashara Hang will find the
Hang
able to help
about.
his mom. Maybe Yuka won't be kidnapped. Maybe Baraka Poe will maybe Baraka Poe will find out what happened to the Earths, where the last Earth sages are. And maybe Riko Juke will stop being a naughty boy.
That's never gonna happen.
Oh, it is.
So we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger last time. First of all, Bashara Hang, our players went to the city of Omashu. Yes, community service will be delivered. Our Bashara Hang led the party to Omashu because his mother used to be a metal dealer, or still is a metal dealer. That being said, when they arrived, Bashara found out that his mother's business was in dire straits due to meddling, no pun intended, by the Earth King. In the meantime, Rico and Ahani did some meddling around themselves. Almost got into a bit of trouble with a cabbage merchant. And finally, Yuka and Ahani raced to the top of Omashu to decide what the team name would be. Yuka won. But as they were discussing the details, they noticed a mysterious figure hanging from the side of one of the delivery chutes, doing something very strange. They called at him, and he just mysteriously started fleeing. So they chased after him. And that is where we left off. Yuka and Ahani have not returned. Not that y'all would know that yet. I mean, this just happened 5 seconds ago.
Yep.
From everyone else's perspective, Bashara is still with his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And Rico, the metal inspector, Hotman, Juka, Nakoma, and Baraka Poe, you just watched Yuka and Ahani race to the top of the city. A long way up.
Where'd they go off to? They want to try the slide now?
I think, yeah. I know they're just racing up to get to the top of Amashu, but I don't know what they're doing now. What do
I'm
you
gonna
guys
find
want
us
to
some
do?
lodgings. We should find somewhere for a nap.
I could sleep.
You need to
Ooh.
find
Just look
somewhere
a
to
little
stay.
tired.
Yeah, because we can't stay at, yeah. Can't remember his name now. My mind.
Who are you looking
Bashara.
for? Bashara Hang?
Bashara's, can't say Bashara's mum's house.
FYI, their names are right here on the left.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which.
I'm the one that with a shoddy, very, very bad ponytail.
Mr. Hang.
Anyways, let's
You
go
got
find a
the
place.
Yeah.
White background.
Let's go.
Go find a place to stay. Okay. On the bottom rung of Omashu, of course, this is where the most merchants and travelers come from. So there's a few inns you can stay at, or if you, I don't know if inn is the right word, more like a traveling house.
Is there a hostel?
A hostel, yes. You come across a hostel. It's called the lowest pebble.
I love it.
Oh, I wonder if
Well,
there's
that's
a.
weird.
I wonder if there's a highest pebble. But no, let's go to the lowest pebble.
Yeah, that's at the Earth King's castle.
Hmm.
You step into the lowest pebble. Around, you see a few travelers, some from the Earth Nation, some from the Water Nation, mostly from elsewhere in the Fire Nation, or Earth Nation. You do see an air nomad, even, not a Hani, meditating in the corner, and behind a rocky counter, a man with a long beard who says, "Welcome to the lowest pebble, the lowest and greatest hostel this side of the Earth Kingdom."
Hey man, Rico's gonna step up. Hey, how many rooms you got available?
We got
What?
4.
4. Sounds perfect. I guess you can Nakoma, you two could share.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody's got a board with Dahani then.
Oh,
Or Bashara
I'm
could say with
paying.
his mom.
Well, since I don't know how that's gonna work, but Baraka, Bashara, you can rock paper scissors for Ahani since I'm paying, and he's gonna
But
Dig
Shell's
around
not
his-
here.
dig around his bag of stolen jewels and put it on the table.
This isn't money. Where did you get this? He says. This is a very
I'm-
expensive jewel.
I'm the metal inspector for the Fire Nation.
Okay, well,
He is.
he's willing to. He doesn't really care where it came from. He's just willing to accept that. So,
Okay.
okay.
Well, he asked.
He says.
So.
He's happy to accept a jewel for a bunch of cheap rooms for the night.
Yeah. All
You
right.
got yourself a deal.
Perfect. All right. I'll see. I'll go up to my room then. I need some rest, and he's gonna head on upstairs.
You head
Or
on
wherever
upstairs, but much to your chagrin, when you enter the room, this is an Earth Nation room. It's just a bed of stone with like a quilt blanket.
Sounds perfect for me.
Homie. He says sarcastically as he tries to get comfortable in the stone bed.
So you're all just gonna rest through the night? Hope
Well,
that Yuka
yeah.
finds you? Or Bashara, for that matter?
Well, is it
Right.
nighttime?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. I don't know anymore.
It's
What?
not. It's like midday.
Wow.
I'm
You
gonna
can
go
rest.
wait outside, but first, I wanna assess the situation. I wanna know what's the best way out of the building.
The best way out of the building?
We
Yeah,
came
just
in.
in case.
Okay, roll creativity.
Just letting it load.
Yep. We gotta make sure this is an accurate roll. This is a very important roll. Uh,
Big
Big
success.
Okay. The best way out is probably the way you came in, the front entrance. However, you do notice that there's this back room behind the innkeep, which he hasn't opened, but you presume must open up to like the interior of the mountain of Omashu, given that this is built into the wall.
Like,
That answer your question?
hey, Nakoma. Yes, it does. Hey,
Okay.
Nakoma.
Yeah.
I yell, knocking on her door.
Yes.
I'm gonna go outside and wait at the town square for everyone else.
Okay. I'm gonna go off and just see if there's anything I can do that's interesting, and I'll meet back here,
Looking
or
for a
maybe in
side
the
quest?
square. Side quest to be useful.
Looking for some growth? Okay. So, Rico, you're not gonna get like a full night's rest yet. But we'll call it sleeping rough, so you can clear 2 fatigue while you take a nap.
That's all I need.
Okay, you clear 2 fatigue. I don't know what you're at right now. Oh,
Two
nice.
fatigue, exactly.
Okay. Who should we go with first, Nakoma or Baraka?
Let's follow Nakoma.
Okay. Nakoma. You're looking around. You're just walking around Omashu. Looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking to see if anyone needs help. Any ordinary people need help.
Your
I want to
motivation
grow.
being- I guess you are like balanced towards action right now. So
Yeah, so I'm trying to do some action.
Okay.
Action.
Action. Yeah.
walking around Omashu, you're looking for a little action. Hold on, let me bring up your sheet. What's something that would interest Nakoma? Always speak the truth, always stand up to bullies, never leave a friend behind. Okay. Nakoma, as you're walking, you walk by the old cabbage merchant again. Where is he? Where's the cabbage merchant? Goes off resting. Baraka isn't here right now. And you notice he has a new employee here with him now. The employee, he looks rather young. He's clearly he just started this job. And the cabbage merchant is like, now, put the yellow... How did I have him speak? Put the yellow cabbage with the yellow cabbage, and the green cabbage with the green cabbage, and the blue cabbage with the blue cabbage.
There's something wrong with that cabbage.
Okay. Or do you
It's
want to
blue.
assess the cabbage?
Was that said?
You can assess the situation. The cabbage situation.
Yes. The cabbage situation.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Creativity. To inspect, to assess the cabbage situation.
Fuck.
Damn it, where's my cabbage man?
Cabbages can
He's
be
cabbage off.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with the cabbage to you. This looks fine.
This looks fine. Just, it's
Um,
colorful cabbages.
Thank you, Mr. Mahoney, says the new employee. Is this good? No, says Mr. Mahoney. And he slaps the man across the face. Ow! You're gonna be... If you want to be a good cabbage merchant, you gotta put the cabbage down properly. We gotta stew it. Add salt, says the cabbage man. Salt?
Excuse me.
What?
Is everything alright?
This is none of your concern, says the cabbage man.
I'm just curious why you slapped your employee.
He's disrespecting the cabbages.
Well, I know that maybe you should explain to him properly and show him how to properly care for cabbages instead of slapping
I
him?
said this is none of your concern.
I know it's not
wethead.
my concern, but I'm just curious.
He called you wethead, which is now a new derogatory term for a Water Nation person.
I'm surprised it wasn't used. That's actually pretty good.
Wethead? He says. Get out of
Hey.
here.
No.
I don't. You have no respect for cabbages, just like this young man.
I have some respect for cabbages.
Are you gonna
It's
buy
just
or are you gonna
you-
walk?
What?
Then buy them or leave.
I don't know if I have any money on me.
Then get out of here. Yeah,
Okay.
could you just go? You're just making things worse, says the guy.
Okay,
No offense.
I awkwardly go off.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yep.
that's the end of Nokoma's story.
Yep. I failed at cabbages.
Well, I mean, hold on a second. If we want to... What we could do... The words... Yeah, could you just get out of here, says the guy. So, he's asking you to live up to your principle. Or, he's calling you out to live up to your principle of forgiveness. Are you going to resist that?
No.
You're not? You're just gonna forgive?
I'm just gonna forgive. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah. I made a mistake. I'm gonna forgive.
Then you can shift your balance once towards forgiveness. And walk away.
Yeah.
Casually walking.
Bye. Says. Maybe that'll come up later, I don't know.
Hey,
The
what?
Good.
villain of this story, the cabbage merchant.
Yeah, he's a,
Drugs.
The
He's-
dreaded cabbage merchant and his
he's such a-
cabbages.
he's such a bad employer.
Drugs in the cabbages.
Now.
Okay, meanwhile, back to Baraka Poe.
He had cabbage spice.
Baraka, you're just waiting in the town square. For your friends. Good times.
I'm gonna start playing my flute.
Oh, okay. Roll focus to rely on your skills and training. Let's see how well you do this time.
Failure.
Once again, boo! You hear from the people around you. Get a real job, some guy cries out. Get out of here, punk, says another. You don't
I'm
have a
gonna
busted
give
case,
them-
but if you did, I'd kick it.
An intimidating glare.
You're intimidating? Okay, roll passion.
Yeah, I'm glaring at the people who said that.
Do you want them to run or escape? Do you want them to run to escape or get back up, back down but keep watch, give in with a few stipulations, or attack you but off balance? You get to choose, apparently.
Let's see. They give in with a few stipulations.
Okay, you're great. You're a great player. You're a great flute guy. What do you want? 1 stone? 2 stone? He says, rifling through his wallet.
I want you to go home and buy your wife something nice.
Okay. He walks away, possibly to buy his wife something nice. Oh, jeez. He, like, hides his eyes. At this moment, Bashara Hang comes around the corner, having finished up his business.
Sweaty
His
at
mom.
my back.
Does he see me intimidating the locals?
Sees the guy walking away from you, like, shielding his eyes.
Okay, I don't want to know what happened. Sorry, I was busy.
Baraka's like surprisingly wholesome.
Dad?
You look tired.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe a little guilty.
No.
Sure, your eyes are wet. Have you been crying?
No.
You need a hug.
No.
Hug him anyway.
You can, if
Put
you
my-
can roll, you can roll harmony to guide and comfort
Ah!
Baraka.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's okay."
Unfortunately,
I don't believe you.
yeah, not what he needed to hear in the moment.
Anyways, we have beds if you want one.
Is it an actual bed or was it made out of stone? Because I'm sick of seeing stone.
Well, you know the usual. That's why we keep your blanket.
Wait, you keep my blanket? What?
Yeah, I open my bag and show him his blanket.
Look at
Yeah, your
my
sleeping
bag. I'm
blanket.
just like. Did you steal my crud?
Of course not. I do this all the time.
Where's the so-called metal inspector?
He's at the rooms, sleeping. He got us all a bunch of rooms.
Hmm.
You know, with his money.
Yeah, his stolen money that he didn't earn.
I certainly wouldn't call it that.
I certainly wouldn't call it money that he's actually earned.
True, but I wouldn't call it that in public.
That was an
you
interesting
s-
thing.
Have you seen Yuka and Airbender?
No. I have not actually.
That's not
I've
good.
been preoccupied myself, as you probably know. just helped my mother with her entire house because it was dusty and unclean and everything. It was nice to see her again. We're gonna have to talk to the said king of this place. Queen. Sorry, I've forgotten. It's been a while. Queen.
Yes, you have to talk to the queen. Oh, it must be important.
To figure out why the mail wasn't really being transferred.
Yeah, they said there was. What your mom told you specifically was that, like, the delivery chutes here keep getting sabotaged, and it's completely destroyed business in Omashu.
Yeah. Basically, the chutes are kind of buggered. To put it bluntly, that's why.
It's like they can't carry anything by hand.
I'm curious why that is, actually. I'm
Come on,
interested.
let's head to bed.
Okay.
Okay, I guess it's the evening now. That's fine. You go to bed. Wait, do you want to go to bed?
I point him to the inn and tell him if he wants to sleep, he can sleep. But I'm gonna wait a little bit longer to hopefully get our teammates.
I'm gonna go in. And I have some
Welcome!
pranking to do.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to the lowest pebble. Do you have a room, sir?
I'm with my friends.
Who?
Is Rico on your list?
No.
Or a metal
renting-
expector Heartman Juke?
Yes, I have a metal inspector here.
He's not a metal inspector, sir. He's just some person that calls him the metal inspector, so that's his alias. I'm with him.
All right. Well,
Do
it's
you
not
know
up to me to
what
criticize what
room
Mr.
he-
and Mrs. Inspector named their child. But your room is
Some-
down the hall to the left.
And, where would his be?
He frowns now. He says, for some reason, I don't want to tell you. Now I'm starting to feel like you don't know this man.
I do.
You want to plead with an NPC, I suppose? Or are you intimidating?
No, I'm just basically saying I do know this guy.
Yeah, but you're
If he
acting
was
creepy,
awaking.
so he doesn't want to cooperate with you. Rightfully so.
I love it. I don't want to intimidate him to a way of like him kicking me out. I want to plead, I guess. Guess I'm pleading.
Okay, well, I mean, you can just say something. And I'll tell you if that's pleading. Or you can just try to convince him otherwise, and then you don't have to roll.
Oh, good. And we've been traveling for a while, from the Southern Air Temple? Eastern Temple, sorry. My brain is being like bleh. Yeah, traveling by dragon.
What? Now I believe you even less!
Would you not believe if I told you I've flown here on Avatar Roku's dragon? Would you not believe me then?
Definitely not. Have you been smoking some of that earthweed?
No, I haven't, sir. And I would, You can smell me all you want, because, yeah, it doesn't remind me.
That... Now I'm really...
Rico, where the
out.
fetch are you?
What? Oh my... Sir, you need to leave this establishment.
Fine! Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and climb up the wall. Try
To what? To get to where?
to... I don't know. What are the rooms?
Okay, well this is like a smooth earth wall.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any skills and training in climbing. So I guess you're gonna push your luck, roll passion.
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Nice.
10.
Okay, somehow defying the odds. You find handholds, you use the power of your flame to
Yeah.
melt rock here and there, stick
Ooh.
your fingers in, and somehow, by the luck of the die, you end up in Rico's room. He's asleep.
He'll be tossing and turning because he'll be having nightmares in his state.
Mhm. Guilt tripping,
Hmm.
or guilty. You're guilty and afraid.
Yeah, guilty and afraid, so definitely nightmares.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit down in a meditation stance and shout, "Oi!"
Okay.
Shout "Oi"
Rico,
to him.
you're startled awake, and Rico, you can take 1 fatigue.
Yeah. Success.
What?
Panic's over. You were literally rolling around in your sleep. You all right?
Bashara?
Yes, it is me.
It-
Get my arms crossed.
Just-
Come
No.
on.
It's nothing. Just
Really, it's nothing. You rolling in your sleep is nothing. I beg to differ.
memories is all. You know.
Memories of what? You want to talk about it?
Ooh, Bashara, are you trying to comfort your friend?
Yes, I am actually.
Roll harmony.
Ah, this is gonna go terribly. Come on.
Yeah,
please.
good
A
luck.
5. Not work.
Rico, you do not feel at peace at all, though you can still decide to
I'm
tell
trying
them
my best.
if you want, Rico.
I'm trying my best. I'm not good at this.
Just things I don't want to look back on.
Hmm,
You're bad at
things.
this.
I know I'm bad at this, but at least I'm trying. Think of it this way. At least I'm trying to move on, and you are still stealing things that don't belong to you.
I do it to survive. Okay. It's not like we
Mm.
could all. It's not like we all had our parents raise us to full adulthood. Okay. And he's gonna cover his mouth for letting out a
Oh.
little bit of lore.
On your... Oh, okay, yeah.
You really don't know much, do you? Apparently. So
He
what was
does.
that about?
Remember, you can call each other out on your living up to the principle if you want. Just a reminder, because I feel like it's relevant here. Bashara's principles are restraint and results, and Rico's are friendship and survival.
Ooh. But what are you so afraid of? Honestly. I know we don't really know it. Well, we do kind of know each other.
I don't want to. I don't want to stick around long enough to make friends because I end up disappointing them or hurting them.
You won't disappoint me. I've been hurt most of my life, so it won't disappoint me, yeah. I think you're a decent person. You just need to think a bit more about your actions. Because you never know. You might regret some things.
I used to know a guy like you. Kyle. He was
Kyle. Don't recognize any.
he was a friend when I needed it most. But I disappointed him too.
Perhaps I can help you in any way, even though I don't. I would like to be of assistance.
His name is Jesus Christ.
Happy Easter, everybody.
I just think I could be of some help to you in your trying to less be angry at stuff and more control on your firebending. I'm not a master, but I was taught by a very, very decent person who is actually in this city, who I met, which was interesting and kind of nice.
Really?
My mother.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're offering to help, I guess I'll take it. Just listen,
We're
this
both
is too much.
firebenders.
This is too much mushy crap for me. Let's just go downstairs and see it.
Too much mushy crap. It's never too much for a mushy crap. I'm gonna give him a hug.
Okay. Roll harmony again, Bashara.
Come on. Ah!
It's a really awkward hug.
It's a really awkward hug, but I'm trying to like.
Also, Rico notices the door to his room is still locked.
Wait, how did
You
get
don't
in
want to
here?
know. You don't want to know. I'm not supposed to be in here. But if you want to follow me on the outside, where I've melted some makeshift, very, very crappy footholds, you're more than welcome to come out the window. Go it that way.
I'd just rather use my door and key. But
Okay. I'll see you on the other side.
he's gonna gently shove Bashara off of him and just like look at him. Thanks for trying though.
Not a problem.
Means a lot. And he'll walk out the door.
Rico Juke will remember this.
Exactly.
You step out to
I will always try to hug you.
You step out to the lobby where you see Nakoma alone.
Oh.
Nakoma, I assume you're looking and kind of glum.
Kind of. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
What's with you, Nakoma?
You're right.
I tried to be helpful, but it didn't work.
Yeah, you'll help someone. I can see it. You're a very helpful person.
Nakoma, take it from me. Sometimes people just don't want to be helped.
I like
But
it, Rico.
but it still doesn't mean you can't help them.
Yeah. I just feel so useless.
You're not useless at all.
No, you're
You're actually very talented.
you're talented and a strong backbone for the group.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know what I'm trying to live up to. I feel like I need to live up to something, but I don't know what.
Well, you have a code, and you didn't follow through on it this time. You didn't stand up to bullies.
Yeah. So that's why I'm glum.
Oh.
I have a code when I backed out of it.
Mm.
I didn't.
Hey, Nakoma. I think I smell burning cabbages in our future.
Yeah. Nice crispy cabbage.
I smell workers' unions in my future.
Mm.
I just say we burn down the stand before we establish a workers'
No,
union.
that's the worst thing that we could do, Rico, because that place has been there for a while.
I'm gonna go burn down the cabbage stand.
I know.
Rico's already
Yeah.
gone.
The reason I'm actually grabbing onto your hand.
Oh, shit.
You ain't
Well,
even going
I mean,
anywhere.
Rico, maybe you can convince one of your friends to engage in one of your bad habits.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
You're trying.
Come on, Nakoma. You really think this guy is just gonna learn by you doing nothing? I say we do this, and we hit him where it hurts.
By burning his cabbages?
No,
Well, maybe not burning, but maybe causing some problems.
We also need to deal with the problem with the shoots.
Let's shoot problem.
The mailing system.
What's wrong with it?
What did my mom say? What's wrong with it? If I can remember, my brain.
Keeps getting sabotaged.
He shoots
Yes, keeps
keep
on
getting
doing it.
sabotaged whenever there's
Yeah.
major exports to be
Yeah,
made.
thanks. Yeah, they just keep on getting sabotaged. Whenever.
Did she
big-
say how?
Ooh. Not exactly. I don't think she did.
Does anyone know how?
To say that would be are we inside or outside?
You're
I
inside.
think we're inside the lobby still.
I'm just saying that will be in the breach of trying to not break the code of law and order here between the king and secret people.
You know what? Excuse me. And he's gonna walk up to the hostile guy.
Yeah? Hey, do you know this guy? He says, pointing at Bashara. Did he break into
Hey,
your room?
I told you I knew them, and you didn't believe me.
yeah, I know the guy. There's no worries. Listen, sir. I heard some nasty rumors that the mail system has been sabotaged. Do you know how it's being sabotaged?
He lifts an eyebrow and looks around, shifty-eyed, and then leans in and says, well, you didn't hear it from me, but I heard the Queen of Omashu, and the Earth King aren't on good terms right now.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
No,
crap.
it's fine. We'll be fine. We can
Crap.
just...
Rico's gonna walk outside, but muttering curses to himself.
You alright? I'm gonna follow him.
Same.
Rico?
Secret sabotages, Earth Queen and Earth King, the
we're
Dialis and
gonna-
Omashu.
We're gonna have to talk to the queen. You do realize that?
What? What? Ask about what? I talked about what?
About why does the shoots, whenever they have like massive trade stuff going on, always gets sabotaged.
It's not her, guys. It's not her.
When?
The sabotaging.
Ah.
It happening in its secret. It sounds like some Daily plots to me. I've dealt with them in the past. They're
Really?
very sneaky.
I've only seen them once or twice.
I've never seen
Right.
them.
Yeah,
don't
you don't. You want to stay near
I don't
us.
want to.
You don't want to.
I don't want to.
They're very aggressive.
Well, they're in town.
Great.
Wait, where's Baraka? Where's
I don't
Yuka?
know. Should we go
Honey?
and find
Question,
them?
why don't we cut to Baraka Poe,
Should we go and find them?
Poe.
who is
Poe.
currently flexing near a fountain while keeping his eyes open for Yuka. Hey, Baraka, you flex. Ooh, ah.
Roll with passion.
No, it's just an auto success. As you look around, you don't see Yuka anywhere, nor Ahani, for that matter.
This isn't good.
At this point, oh yeah, go ahead.
I start tapping my foot impatiently.
At this point, you hear like voice. Baraka. Baraka. Psst. Baraka. Baraka.
I
can you
spin
hear me?
around,
Look around. There's nobody there.
but I nod my head.
Baraka. Oh, nice. Cool, it worked. You can't see me?
I shake my head no.
It's Ahani. I entered the spirit realm. sure you can't see me? His heads. I just gotta refresh here, folks. Well, if you can hear me, that's fine. Yuka and I, we've been captured.
I frown heavily. That's not good.
It's not. I don't know where they've taken us, says Ahani. They blindfolded us. We're in a cave or something somewhere. I think we're underground. Or, yeah, like there's earth above us.
What do they look like?
They've got, like these like rice hats. They're black and green, and robes. And they don't say anything. They just kind of stand there with their hands in the robes. They give me the creeps.
They just stand there menacingly.
Yeah, I don't know what. We chased after one of them because we saw them doing something strange, and when we ran into an alley after them, and then we were surrounded by them. There must have been 6 or 7. This is not good for Team Ahani.
No, it's not. I'll get the others, and you'll have to lead me.
You really can't see me?
Let me try and, I don't know, focus on the spirits.
Try as you might, you can't see him. In fact, you can barely hear him. It's more like a whisper in your ear.
I can barely notice you.
Dang it. Well, it must be you, says Ahani. Look, could you just find us? Somebody's coming. And he goes.
I head back to the inn. I frown just a little, further down than normal.
Rico's gonna look at him desperately. Morocco, where's Yuka? Where's Ahani?
Black hats got him.
Black hats.
But black hats.
Black and
Dang
green.
it isn't Diley!
I grab you by the mouth and say, shh.
Shut
Don't
up!
say it out loud.
Wait. Diley's got Yuka and Ahani?
Looks like
You only have a little bit of time before they most likely die.
I need to find them.
Wait. What do they?
How do you know they've been captured? Did you see him?
Ahani used the spirit walk technique to talk to me.
Did he say where they were?
They were in an alleyway, then they were underground. There were at least 7.
Baraka, do you think you can try to sense the tunnels underneath us?
I'm not strong enough for something like that. This place is too big.
I think I might.
We gotta
Going
do it
to
the
need
old-fashioned
help.
way then.
How?
Anyway, then.
And fire.
We gotta look for clues to see where they went.
The last
split up.
place
Let's
we
split
saw
up.
them was where?
No. Let's not split up.
Okay. See, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, we'd be much better to fighting the Daily together than separated.
Okay.
Is anybody watching us at this moment? I'm just gonna have a look around.
You can roll creativity to assess the situation.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay. You can ask 2 of the questions there, or I guess is anybody watching you? People occasionally turn to look. You are a bit of a standout group, none of you being Earth Nation, but nobody's like watching you immediately. You're not persons of interest. Yet, anyways. You have another question you can ask as well if you want to look at the list there.
I haven't looked at this in a while.
What here can I use to blank, or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my best way out /in/through, or who or what is in the greatest danger?
Who or what is in the greatest danger, I think, would be a good thing.
That would be Yuka and Ahani.
Obviously. Dumb question. So we're gonna have to find an alleyway together. That's great.
There's only about 2,000 alleyways in Omashu.
Yeah,
Ooh.
especially when my mum is. I wonder. Ooh.
Bashara, didn't you say your mom was Earth Nation? Is she a bender?
Yeah, she. Well,
She's Fire
she
Nation.
is a.
isn't she?
She's Fire Nation. Yeah,
thought-
she is a bender. Why do you ask?
Wait, is she out of character? Is she Earthbender or Firebender?
Fire.
Why did I think you had an Earthbending mother? and Firebending father? I'm sorry, never mind.
It's all a ruse.
Earthbenders are good metal dealers because they can have the power to
Yeah.
actually smelt the metal. Right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'd ask around for an Earthbender we could trust, because that'd be the quickest way to get to them.
I wonder,
You should just go talk to the queen.
It'd be like, hey, we have a question for you. Has anyone stolen our friends?
Well, she does have a problem, and we just so happen to know a minor. So, what's happening?
Yeah.
So, all right, we'll take a vote then. Who thinks we should go look for them right now, and who thinks we should just ask the queen for help?
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen.
Bashara votes for the queen. Rico votes for.
Oh, he's voting for go look for them right now.
Baraka.
The queen.
Nakoma.
Go look for them right now.
Oh, it's two. It's two against two.
You could ask the innkeep for a tiebreak.
How about we ask the innkeeper for a tiebreak?
You can vote go look for them right now.
Ask the innkeeper what he thinks we should do.
Or we can ask.
The innkeep says, about what?
Can I go and ask my mum?
Should we talk to the queen, or should we go save our friends?
About what?
Oh my god!
Just say
I think
yes or no.
I think the easiest person to ask is my mother.
Yeah.
This. Nah.
Well, if I know anything, there's one man in this city who has his ear to the ground. Well, not to the ground. Something that grows from the ground. The cabbage merchant.
No.
No.
Oh, you say no, he says, but he leans in, his one eye getting wide. That man, the cabbages tell him things. Strange things. Why?
I think
when I lost my wedding ring, he knew where it was. At the end of a river 3 miles from here, under a toadstool. Those things, all right. He's keyed into the ground or something. Something strange about that man. Anyways, that's my advice. Good luck.
Okay, bye.
I wanted to try to assess this situation.
What question are you asking?
Is the cabbage merchant really the villain? is he the one causing problems? Is he like the leader of the Dai Li? He's
Okay,
All
roll
along-
creativity.
All along,
Or
the
what is
cabbage
the biggest
merchant has
threat?
been. Hmm.
mixed success.
There's definitely something strange about the cabbage merchant, but you're not sure what that is. He could be more threatening than he appears.
I think we should go talk to him, guys.
Okay, if that doesn't work. Plan B.
Okay. We can talk to him, and if that doesn't work, we'll just go search for our friends.
Exactly.
That's fine by me. But if he starts acting weird and starts saying, eat the cabbages, I'm just gonna walk.
This time, I'll talk to the cabbage man.
Yes, please.
Okay, you walk out back to near the entrance where the cabbage merchant is. Come on! You've only sold 40 cabbages today. 50 is the minimum. I'm trying, sir. I'm
Okay.
trying. You're not trying hard enough. And you've only sold yellow. Why aren't you selling
Jeez.
blue? Nobody wants to buy blue cabbages. They're blue. Pathetic excuses. What? Can I help you? Oh, you again, he says, his eyes narrowing at Nakoma.
Hey,
I would like to buy a blue cabbage, and
Ah!
I'd like to talk to you in private.
See, that's how you make a sale, he says. You should learn. Okay, your pay's getting docked by half today. Uh-huh. What did... Of course, sir. That would be 1 stone.
Pay him.
I assume you have the pocket money for that. And...
I do have a little bit.
Okay. What did you
I was
want to talk
wondering-
about, he says.
2 of my friends have gone missing. I was wondering if the great cabbages could help us.
He says.
I've recently gotten into the spiritual side of myself and could use some assistance.
Who are your friends? What happened to them?
One is an air nomad, and the other is a waterbender.
He looks at you
They
for
were
a moment.
taken.
He looks at you for a moment and then says, I know nothing about that. Thank you for your business.
I'm gonna go to him and be like, really, you don't
Hey,
know
he's-
anything about
He's
it.
talking
Does
in
he look-
private with Baraka.
Oh.
Go on, Baraka.
Perhaps I can persuade you to help me somehow.
Are you pleading?
Yes.
Go ahead and plead.
See, that is harmony.
Yes. On a semi-hit, they need something more. Evident that this is the right course. Guidance in making the right choices, or resources to aid them before they act. What can you offer him? I don't... he crosses his arms and says, Your friends have gotten into some serious trouble, he says. It is not my place to assist.
I will.
You want to call Rico for help?
No.
Oh, me.
Vote myself to the cabbage.
What?
Oh God.
What do you mean? You'll become
will
my new
only eat-
cabbage boy?
I will eat cabbages only. I will pray to them. I'll do what I need to do to save my friends, especially from the bad guys, the Dai Li.
You'll only eat cabbages, he says. I see. But you certainly are dedicated. Hmm.
I'm being 100% truthful.
Somehow I do not doubt that.
And that's out of character.
Yeah. He strokes his goatee. And then finally says, "Very well. Your devotion is enough. Your friends have been kidnapped by the Dai Li. They are not underground. They're in there." And he just points towards the center of the city. Inside the mountain.
We're going to have to find a way inside. Old mine shafts, maybe.
Good luck!
Thank you. I'll buy another cabbage.
Excellent. See, this is how you make sales.
While they're
Right.
talking privately, I'd like to assess why the cabbages are blue.
Same.
Same.
Have you never seen a purple cabbage?
Are you
No.
just asking the guy? This isn't like
Yeah.
this isn't like a check.
Yeah,
Oh.
why are the cabbages blue? Is something wrong with it?
That's
Maybe-
just how they came out, he says.
Have you called them?
What? No, they're just blue cabbages. You've never seen blue cabbages?
He's Rico's taking a look at it with with his eyes.
What color is
They
that?
look kind of good.
Like purple onions.
Well,
What?
well, purple onions are a thing, but I've never heard of blue cabbage.
I have.
I don't know what to tell you. Did you want to buy some? Did you want to buy 10? He says, looking seriously around. He looks at Nakoma.
Yeah.
Really?
How much would
Yeah.
that be?
Well, they're a stone each. It's 10 stone.
Does Nakoma have the money for that?
I have no idea.
Rico,
Okay, oh, well,
Rico's just going to flick another gem at them.
no.
Yeah, I don't know if Nakoma would have the money, but that doesn't matter. Gee, thanks, he says. You really want these cabbages? He says to Nakoma.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I'm sorry.
you hear that? He says, like, loudly, kind of like beckoning over to the cabbage merchant. You want to buy 10 blue cabbages, right?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because you
Because
sold me on them.
I
they're
did?
blue and they're interested.
Yeah.
They're interested.
You did a good pitch. And how good these blue cabbages are.
Okay, you can roll, Nakoma, you can roll to trick. So roll creativity, and maybe come up with a bit more description.
Oh god.
They're fantastic. Just look at the color of them. Must
Brilliant
taste nice.
colour. You told me that
Apparently-
great ways to cook them and great
Apparently, blue
taste.
cabbage is a thing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm assuming you want the cabbage merchant to overcommit.
Yes.
The cabbage merchant, who just finished up his conversation
Cabbage
with Baraka,
merchant.
says, "Oh, good job. All right, maybe I spoke too
Alright.
harshly. You have
Hmm.
done well. You've even convinced the stinky woman here."
Hey.
What?
The what woman?
The stinky woman, he says about Nakoma. Thank you for your business.
Yeah, Rico's hands start to flame up a bit, but like he tries to hide them.
Oh, Jay, you just gave to. Oh, and George just gave to Community Challenge.
Huh?
All right. But maybe this will work out after all. I'm sorry for slapping you. Thanks, the guy says to Nakoma. And Rico.
I'm gonna open up my bag and say, I'll take those cabbages and carry them for you.
Thank you. I know we'll beat him for a little bit. Blue cabbages.
Mmm. Blue cabbage.
Tasty.
Good luck on your adventure, says the cabbage merchant. You'll need it.
Thanks.
Leave you.
Bidet.
As they walk away, Rico exhales and flames come out his nose a bit. Like,
Is that right?
he's so lucky I'm not
relax.
gonna burn that fucking sand down for that shit.
Relax.
For that
It's gonna be
stuff.
fine.
Relax.
I'm gonna put my arms on it. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulders and be like, relax. Fine.
He just called her stinky.
It's still rude.
I have no idea what when we stinky. Am I stinky?
You're not stinky
oh God.
at
not.
all.
No, you're not.
He
He's
just-
just a miserable old man.
And plus, he's been eating too many cabbages. So what do you think that's gone with his head? Cabbage brain.
Yeah.
You smell fine. You're okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Baraka, are you really going to eat cabbages all day, every day?
We have 10 here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can,
Baraka.
I'm gonna certainly try. Anyways,
You poor man.
cabbage goes good with everything. Anyways, he knew about the Dai Li,
How?
I had a
So
so
feeling.
he's not completely crazy.
He's a little bit crazy though.
Oh yeah, definitely. He also said we needed to get into the mountain to find our friends.
In the mountain?
So I'd say old mine shaft.
Oh god, where will that be?
Do y'all know where one is?
Does your mom know where one is?
Oh, we might need to go and ask her. That's gonna be interesting. Since I met you guys, so yellow it. We got cabbages. We can leave our cabbages.
And so the party heads off to its most terrifying prospect yet. Bashara having to introduce his friends to his mom.
Yep.
Will he make it out alive? We'll find out after this 10-minute intermission.
Oh god, that's gonna be terrifying.
For now, stay tuned,
Be right
folks,
back.
because it's when they come back, hopefully, maybe, they'll find where the Dai Li is, and then... Dai Li time? Who knows? We'll be
Yeah.
back in 10 minutes. What?
I said yeah. Daddy
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I put it daddy time.
No, Daily.
Daddy
Sorry.
time.
Oh god. No.
Okay, yeah. We'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll be back soon.
Oh god.
Gotta flirt with the mom.
No, do not. Unless you want to have your face singed, you can. No.
Burn cabbages.
God. Not
this is some-
my cabbage.
This is some great tea, Mrs. Hang.
God damn it. I haven't even introduced you guys to my mom. This is gonna be terrifying. Hi, mom. This is my friends. And the so-called Menowig Spectre. Oh god, that's gonna be funny. You're not the Menowig Spectre.
I'll be back.
Okie dokie. Oh god.
back. I got some applesauce. Is it canon now that the Dai Li were secret police during the Roku era too? It was already canon. I mean, the Dai Li, they like... I actually did some research before this episode. The Dai Li were founded by Avatar Kyoshi, but she quickly grew disgusted with them. And then they, in this era, they're like kind of secret police, but they still serve the Earth King. And then it's during the 100-Year War era that they become like a separate organization, like not directly under the control of the Earth King. But they already got the Earth Gloves and stuff, and secret police stuff going on during this era, I think. No worries. Thank the Avatar Wiki.
Always thank the Avatar Wiki for your wiki questions. How embarrassing is this gonna be?
Yeah, it is an interesting canon fact that the Dai Li were founded by an Avatar. They were also supposed to assist the people in an uprising against the Earth King that Kyoshi didn't like. But obviously that didn't work out. Yeah, I like lore like that. So apparently the Dai Li are obviously directly based off the Chinese elements of the Chinese police military during the Qing dynasty, I think. But it's also they're also based off of kind of, they use some imagery of the Ottoman janissaries. So yeah, which also have the exact same history of being like a pretty important military corps, and then they became corrupt and independent over time. Each avatar deals with... Yes, indeed. It's almost like real life, where every generation just deals with all the mess up to the previous generation.
Pretty much.
Boom. Oh, okay, I'll be back in a second, folks.
Okay.
Excuse me. By the way, hello, I'm back. What's up?
Hello, back.
Hello, back. I'm Dad. God. Don't worry. Don't worry, George. Rico will not steal from Shara's mother.
Yeah, that's... Hey, you'd be lucky if there's anything there. That's all I'm going to say. Like, fucking... Absolutely fucking nothing.
But, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Has it been 10 minutes, roughly? I think it has. About?
Probably. Who knows?
Okay. So.
Wait, so what's this new,
What?
What?
What's this new
What's this new event for? What's
What
this new event about?
The community challenge?
Yeah.
Sounds like a great segue into the promotional segment that happened. Intermission. Sorry, I accidentally muted us instead of music. Sounds like a great segue into the promotional segment. One sec. Okay, intermission over.
Intermission prologue.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for some more Avatar Legends. But before we do that, of course, camera was on like my chest because Mimi was there last time. Before that, just a little promotion. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching some Avatar Legends. This is episode 4. But if you want to watch the previous episodes, you can catch them over on YouTube. The link to which you can find in the Discord or over here on Twitch in the social media links section. But go join the Discord anyways, because it's a good place to join. If you think you want to play Avatar Legends, because you want to be a bender or a non-bender or an in-betweeny bender or whatever, it just so happens that I am running a public Avatar Legends game for which there are 3 slots left open on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. and tomorrow is going to be episode 1. So if you want to get in right at the start of the story, you can go apply now, and the link to that is in the Discord in the announcements section, like it's the most recent one. Go check that out, and if it looks like something you want to do, go join, because we could use some more players. Other than that, you can catch at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday our usual Total Improv, Dungeons & Dragons, randomized, wacky stream. Same thing on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And as Jay asked, if you haven't yet, give some points to the community challenge. This was something chosen by our patrons over on Patreon. This month's is just for kids edition. Once we reach 20,000 points in there, we're going to be doing the Just for Kids episode of Total Improv. I don't know how that's going to work, but it'll be like the Shrek-isode and the Men in Black Candyland crossover episode, i.e., completely chaotic and nonsensical, and you'll have the chance to torture all of the players involved. So make sure you tune in for that and give some points. And if you want to choose the next community challenge, you can become a patron over at patreon.com/totalimprov. I think that's about all we had to promote here today. And yeah, go check out Mr. Dragonlord S on Twitch. That's George.
Yep.
If you just want 100% Bashara hang 100% of the time, go follow.
No. That 100% Bashara hang. No.
100%.
No.
Just for Kids is the community challenge where we all just act like our younger selves.
Oh god.
If only. I think I'm gonna fill it with like kid sounds, like, you know, like the yay sound, and then like maybe we'll use maybe I'll make like a bunch of those free on the sound thing for the stream. I don't know.
Just
and then like
it's just an episode with us in preschool or something.
I was gonna run it like an episode of Dora, basically.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you know where the Magic Mountain is? Anyways, back to our story where our players have just found out, thanks to a very helpful and mysterious cabbage merchant, that their allies, Ahani and Yuka, are being held by the Dai Li somewhere within the Great Mountain of Omashu, i.e. the mountain that the city is built on top of and around. That will be the Just for Kids Tarask episode, yes. Great.
Release the Kraken!
So, what would you like to do?
Oh, we're going to Bashara's mom's place, I believe.
Oh, yes, excuse me. Sorry. Yes, that was already decided. Sorry, I got some applesauce and got distracted by the applesauce and forgot what was happening.
I mean, who can blame you? It's applesauce.
Okay. Back to Mama Hang's house.
Yeah.
Woo.
So you go down a rather rustic alleyway. Some shops boarded up, windows crashed in, but somehow your little alley front is still in decent shape.
Yeah.
All right. If for no other reason, then you and your mom spent the afternoon cleaning and getting things in order.
Pretty much.
And it's in the evening, as you can smell the warm smell of non-cabbage related food being cooked through the window.
Delicious.
that you walk up and knock on your mom's door.
Hello, housekeeping.
Back so soon?
I
The
brought
door
my-
opens supernaturally fast. She's like right there.
I brought my friends with me. Say hello, guys, to my mother.
Oh, wonderful,
Hey!
she says. Bashara's told me so much about you. You're the metal
Wow.
inspector, right? She says to Rico.
Wow, Bashara, you didn't tell me your mom was so hot.
And
Oi.
she does like the hand
Mm.
flop thing to you. What a charmer! And
Be careful of what you say, boy.
are you going for roguish charm,
Oh,
or is
Oh no,
We'll just let it-
he genuinely finds her beautiful.
we'll just let that lie for now. And you must be
Mm.
Nicoma. I've heard you're so helpful. You and your cousin were great influences on Bashara.
Oh, we tried.
I'm slightly blushing. Just underneath, just like no,
And
no,
you,
no.
my dear, she says, she comes forward and literally like gives Baraka a hug.
I hug her
You've
back.
helped- You've helped my little Bashara through so
I'm
much.
not little mum.
Oh, he could use a friend like you. He's needed one for so long.
This is so embarrassing.
Oh, Bashara, your friends look so wonderful and handsome, she says to Rico. Come, I've made dinner.
He gives her a wink.
Wow.
How does roasted potato and earth duck
Mm.
sound?
Yes, please.
Sounds
Sounds
nice.
wonderful. I haven't had a home cooked meal in a while.
Baraka, you've helped him the most. How about you? Fred?
Yes.
If you need any help cooking, I wouldn't mind helping.
Oh, it's all already ready. You just take a seat. She gestures to the earthen table in the center.
Yep. The terrible effort table.
Bashara, please set the
yes. Yeah, I go and set the table immediately. Don't argue with my mother.
table. So,
I close the door when we go in.
Bashara told me you need metal. You know, I am a metal merchant, she says. Me and Bashara's father, we used to smelt the ore that came into Omashu.
Oh, really?
He's like,
I'm-
I haven't eaten in 10 hours. What was your mom's name again, Bashara?
Give me a second, because I'll have a look, because I sent it to you ages ago.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
remember
Sorry, what were you saying, Rico?
this.
Yeah, Rico's gonna be like, oh, really? I've actually been looking for a smelter, because, I have some unsmelted gold in my bag here.
She raises an eyebrow. Ah, as a metal inspector, right? Kim Nuan Heng.
Yes. Perfect avatar name. Generic. General
I mean,
avatar name.
Kim
Yeah,
says...
it's,
yeah, go on.
they weirdly paid me in unrefined gold and jewels. The jewels I'm fond of, but the unrefined gold, you know,
I just whisper
can't
in
do
my
much
mom.
with it.
Very unusual.
Here,
You
he's
mind
not a
if I
metal
have a-
inspector.
Have a look
Oh,
at one of those
Bashara.
little pieces of gold.
Bashara is such a kidder, says Kim. Here,
Mm.
I know. Me and him like to joke around all the time.
we have a kiln in the... we have a kiln in the kitchen we used to work out of. Give them to me, she says.
Yeah, Bashara passes it over to all like 3 unrefined gold clumps to her.
Okay, she takes
Now,
them.
Rico, watch a proper person do its job.
She takes them into the kitchen, and you hear from the kitchen suddenly, like her soft voice goes like, "Wah! Yeah!
You're right.
Wah!" And like the intense heat coming from the kitchen, like, boom, boom. You have to like shield your faces from.
I'm just used to it.
And after about 20 minutes, she comes back out, and like
Perfect.
she has got like an apron on and like a mask with goggles, and
Yeah.
like a crucifer. What is it? A crucifer? A crucible. A crucible
crucible,
with
yeah.
like metal tongs holding it,
Hmm.
and she shows you like the liquid gold, and she says
Oh.
from behind the mask, It'll take about 3 hours to settle. Do you want me to just hold on to it for you?
Yes, Miss Hang, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
Not a worry, dear. It's good to be back in business.
Basically, just brought my mom's business back together.
And
I love it.
she goes off, and
Sorry.
after 10 minutes, she comes back out and puts a plate of roast earth duck and potatoes in front of you all. Go on, eat up.
Eat.
Mm.
Yeah,
I do like it.
Rico's gonna dig in.
Baraka, do you eat?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to eat my cabbage as well as a little bit on the side of her food.
Oh, what's the matter? You not a fan of earth duck? She says to Baraka.
Oh, he made
No.
a weird devotion to the cabbage merchant.
He needed certain pieces of information he provided.
That cabbage merchant, she says. Strange man. Answer.
Strange man he may be, but he's smart when it comes to certain individual information.
What information did you need? She says as she sits down herself and starts eating. And she eats like very delicately and politely with fork and knife, and takes a fine sip of wine from a glass.
Wait
Yeah,
till
don't
she's.
Don't
I'll
mind
wait
Rico
till
eating with his
she's-
hands.
I'm gonna wait till she's finished drinking, and then I'm going to say the Dai Li are in the city, and they took our friends.
I had a feeling, says Kim. There have been rumors. They've taken your friends?
To the mines, into the mountain.
And we have reason to believe they're the reason that the chutes have been compromised.
That would make sense, says Kim. We stopped using the mines when we could no longer use the chutes for shipment. I guess they took advantage of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you want to go to
Hopefully-
the mines, there's an entrance right in this alley. That's why we moved here. But, she says, looking around, I won't tell you not to go. I know Bashara is strong enough to keep you all safe. But be careful. The Dai Li aren't normal soldiers. They're strong. They're some of the greatest benders in the kingdom.
Believe me, Miss Sang. He rubs his scar. I understand just how ruthless they can be.
You know them? Encountered them before?
As do I.
Well,
Kim leans back and says, 10 years ago, they were the ones who got rid of the Earth Sages.
Yeah.
they're a very ruthless bunch. But I know of a couple weaknesses from my times on the streets. You gotta be sneakier than them. And I know exactly how to do that. As I roll 3 nat ones in a row. And compromise our position.
We should be fine.
The only one who's ever fought off a group of Dai Li by themselves is Grand Lector Willow. And the Earth Sages were still abolished anyways, says Kim. But there's 4 of you, so I'm sure you'll be fine.
And we're not
little,
splitting up.
And my little Shari is the greatest firebender in the kingdom, he says, pinching Bashara's cheek.
Don't pinch my cheek.
I have a few stories you might like about Bashara later.
Oh, I'd love to hear about your adventures.
I think I may have 2 as well, and I just met the guy.
Wonderful, says Kim, but it sounds
Don't
like
push your luck.
it sounds like you have business right now.
Indeed.
That we do.
Bashara, you have a beautiful mother.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
oh,
Yes, she is very beautiful.
I'm just slightly embarrassed. I'm just like,
oh. She goes.
Rico's gonna nudge Nakoma.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
start
he
cleaning
wa-
up everything.
I was saying he was nudging Nakoma to join in and try to make Bashara angry.
No.
That's the one thing you don't want Bashar angry. Mother, you remember that one time I really got angry? Do you want to tell these fellows what happened?
Sure, he says. It was an awful, awful day, says Kim. His father had burnt him only a few months ago, and then we moved here. It was probably the first week we moved here. I was showing Bashara around Omashu when a man made a passing comment at me. Bashara, very protective boy, challenged
As he
them to a
should be.
fight right in the middle of the street. But I told Bashara he couldn't use firebending. Not here. He was so angry he just leaped on top of the man. Started punching him with his own burnt fists. Lost 3 teeth, and Bashara only had a black eye.
At least it's healed over time.
After that, we took him to anger management, but it didn't do much, says Kim.
Yep. So I would have strongly advised not making me angry, Rico.
Weren't you the one that snuck into my hotel room today?
Oh, dear.
try to say
I've
me
grown a
angry?
lot since I was young, but I'm still a very
I've grown a lot since this
Protect-
afternoon.
I've grown up
As
since
you-
this afternoon. I was trying to be
son-
like comforting to you.
Your son is a very curious young man.
Young one.
You know
I
me better
ain't
than anyone,
young.
Baraka, says Kim. Even me, I fear. Anyways, I'll
Let
show
me
you to
help
the
with it.
mines, if you care to see them. Combine metal and
Sure.
crystal. Crystal glows. It's quite beautiful.
Ooh,
Yeah.
how valuable is the crystal?
Oh, it's worthless. Grows everywhere. Literally
Yeah.
grows.
Pretty much.
Keep an eye
Well,
out.
that's
It
right,
might grow up your foot.
Right.
If you haven't had
Yeah,
a chance to tame it since, we had to abandon it. It might be a bit overgrown.
Wait.
Is it the
Beautiful,
candy?
though.
Is it the crystal I'm thinking of that it was basically rock candy, like out of character?
Yes, you can eat it, but there's no calories. There's tales of people eating only it and then dying.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes great, though. Sometimes I grind some up. Use it on the potatoes, for instance, she points to them.
Interesting.
I hear they make great earrings.
Yes. Oh, I'll be back in a sec, guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
No big deal. I'll be back.
Utterly worthless, absolutely tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely shoddy jewelry.
Hey, Bashara,
What?
You have some nice eyes, Bashara.
Unless you want the same thing to happen, I would mind your words.
I'm not talking about your mom. I'm just talking about you. I'm saying you have some nice eyes.
No,
That's-
I know. I don't get them from my mum.
Ooh.
I get them from my dad.
Oh, I see.
So,
What about you, Nakoma?
Where do you get your eyes from? Jesus.
My mum.
Huh.
I pretty much mainly look like my mum. I get my nose from my dad.
Yeah, I get my nose from my mother. we all have our special things that we have from our family lineage.
Yeah. That's true.
Mm.
And
And
Oh.
with the shit-eating grin, Rico's like, you just had the advantage of having 2 hot parents.
Okay,
Uh,
sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Rico, there's
Rico's
one
about to
thing
die.
I'm going to say this very, very cautiously. My dad was a very stingy person who did this to my hands. What do you think I'm going to do to your face if you continue?
Well,
can break him later.
Fine. So. Ugh. Sorry.
Let's,
no,
we save our
you're good.
friends.
You're-
Can break him.
Mm.
Get you a nice, quiet room with the two of you all alone.
God, that would be the worst. Just punch it in the crap out of each other.
Maybe we'll find an arena and just let you fight each other.
Yeah, don't worry. Rico's just trying to piss people off, that's all.
Yeah, and like smoke is starting to steam off Bashara's shoulders in a moment.
Okay, are we? I don't know.
Yeah, we're
I
fine.
don't know what happened while I was gone.
Talking about
Oh,
what features
Ri-
we get from our parents.
Yeah.
Rico said that Bashara had beautiful eyes, and then Bashara was like, I got them from my dad. And then Rico's like, well, dang, you got 2 hot parents then.
Yeah.
Right.
not the best idea to say that to Bashara.
Yeah. So I was just I had a guy come. I just sold a TV,
Oh,
nice.
but it just came while I was. Anyways,
oh, that's fine.
back to the game.
Yep, back to my mom trying to stop us from absolutely killing each other.
She says, when you finish your meal, she comes back out with dessert.
What's a dessert?
Cookies
Yeah.
with crystal candy in them.
Ooh, cookies.
I haven't had these in ages. Start smiling.
They're my little Shari's favorites, says Kim.
Yes, they are. They're very delicious.
Rico's gonna eat a couple and bag a couple more for later.
Oh,
She does not stop
Come
you
on.
from taking action. She says, please take as many as you need.
We take a lot.
Yeah, we'll take the lot.
Bashara eats them as well. Oh no, Baraka.
Gotta have some. Gotta
Miss
keep
Hang,
some.
may I ask you something?
Yes.
How much gold that we melted down in there? How Is that worth very much? Out of curiosity?
Oh yes, an insane amount, says Kim. I assume you were smelting them for your company.
It was personal. It was for my personal gain, but
Oh dear, this is your gold?
well, yes, they gave it to me. They gave me the unsmelted gold. For doing such a good job.
You could buy a house in the upper ring of Bossing Say with that gold, she says, her eyes growing wide. I did
Well,
not
Miss
know
You could really help us.
Shari's friends were of such material gain, she says, looking you up and down, Rico, and your like tattered rogue clothes.
Miss Hang, for your hospitality here today, I must ask you to keep my gold.
I
I
couldn't
feel-
possibly accept this amount, Mr. Inspector.
Please do. You need it much more than I will.
Oh my god.
Take the gold. Mr. Hotman doesn't need it.
Okay. I'm gonna call this Roguish Charm. Played with an NPC.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can mark one fatigue to roll with creativity instead of harmony, unless you just want to roll with harmony.
I'll mark a fatigue. I really want her to keep it. She's so nice.
Okay.
I do
Roll.
help.
You want it? How do you help?
I'm going to hype up that Rico is such a nice gentleman. She shouldn't say no.
He's not.
Rico is such a good person. You can't possibly say no to that.
Full success.
Okay, well, add a +3, which puts it past what you can physically roll. Well, she says, I'm happy to accept.
Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Thank you so much. This will get us out of the alleyway, Shari, says Kim. Why, your generosity is over. Your generosity is the greatest I've ever seen, she says to Rico.
As he has a bag full of gems worth much more. Yeah, no problem.
So what do you have in the bag, Rico?
My life savings. Is it any of your business, Bashara?
I believe it is.
Shari, leave the nice man alone. Says Kim.
Nice man.
I'm not saying nice. It's that nice.
I believe it's time we went to the mine.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
We must save the
of
pretty
course.
waterbender.
Please, stay careful out there, says Kim. Please stay safe.
Hey, I'm a pretty
And the
warbender.
bothersome
Here
airbender.
you are.
Yes, you're very pretty, dear, she says to Nakoma.
Yes, very pretty.
Now, please be safe, she says to Bashara.
I'll be fine. As long
And-
as Rico doesn't tick me off any longer.
Don't use your earthbending unless you have to.
Firebending?
Firebending, yes. Sorry. I'm a bit
It's
frazzled
fine.
right now. I just received what would be the equivalent of like $500,000.
Jesus.
$500,000.
$5,000.
Anyways, says Kim. Actually, probably more like a couple million. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
That's like a crucible full of pure gold. That's a
Mhm.
lot of gold.
Just make a golden house.
Yeah, Rico doesn't want his buddy's parents being in the slums. That's bad.
I mean, you can just say you're ore laundering. Anyways, she doesn't know.
Anyways.
Can't have it traced back to him.
Oh.
So,
We
Well,
can.
that too, but
do you head out now to the mines? Or Kim
Yeah.
says, come along. She says, do you need anything before you go in? Anything I can help with?
No.
Light.
Shari, she
We have-
says. Shara just makes a ball of fire in his hand.
Yep.
Yeah, Rico does the same thing.
Like, you want light. Here.
Yeah.
I don't think that will
Excellent.
be a
You
worry
forget
for
you have two. You forget you have two firebenders along with you.
Oh, I wasn't thinking at all.
No thoughts behind those eyes.
Only on combat.
Best of luck, says Kim.
Thanks.
We'll try our best.
He walks you up to like a pretty wide entrance where you see the minecart tracks end, and where a chute should be, but it's been degraded and cracked and is unusable, of course. Inside, you see it's dusty, and occasionally you see the glitter of crystals within.
It really is beautiful in here.
You step inside
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
begin walking down. Good luck, says Kim. Try not to get into too
Thank
much
you.
trouble.
So how are we going to find them?
No idea.
The cabbage merchant didn't exactly give you a map, did he, Baraka?
You could have
Oh.
asked to the mother for that.
Well, my. What? Ah!
Well, let's go with
Oh.
with old reliable. Our eyes.
Okay. What are you asking?
What's my
Perhaps-
best way through this shaft to find them?
Probably want to head towards the center of the mountain. If anything, at least that'll take you to a nexus where you can get somewhere else.
All right. To the center of the mountain.
Okay.
Okay.
You start walking towards the center of the mountain. And you walk. And walk. And walk.
Just keep
These-
walking.
this
Just
bear-
keep walking.
These
walking,
barren mine
walking.
shafts don't belie much. Obviously already picked to nothing. All you see is the glowing crystals around you. Until finally, after 30 minutes of walking, you come to
Oh, this place.
beautiful. No, it's a completely different place.
I know. It's just the image.
Yeah, a beautiful crystal complex in the center where you see minecart tracks lay around. Things probably were stored, though there's only empty crates left now, and many, many crystals overgrow the area that once was the nexus of Omashu's business.
Wow. It's
I'm going
huge.
to assess the situation.
Sure. What would you
I'm
like
gonna,
to?
I'm gonna see if I can't find any footprints.
Go ahead and roll. You don't notice footprints. What you do notice is the opposite. Foot drops. The Daily walk in stone shoes that literally come from the earth.
Point them out to my party.
You
Say,
follow
"Look,
You follow the footsteps with your eyes to a pillar on the other side of the chamber.
Well, seems pretty obvious. Baraka, you might want to move this.
Hmm.
You said it goes to a pillar.
Like
How big is the?
a structural pillar, like one that goes from the floor to the ceiling, one clearly left behind to keep the roof of the mine shaft intact.
I'm gonna stealthily move over there.
Okay. You're stealthing. I mean, there isn't a rule for that per se. How are you stealthing? Is the question.
I mean, push your luck would be one.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you stealthing? Are you walking quietly? Are you using earthbending?
I'm gonna walk quietly.
Okay, in that case, push your luck. Which is passion. Or, actually, I'd say trick. Roll creativity. Okay, Baraka. You walk over to the pillar as the rest of the group watches. As you creep up, you're a slight like a little shift in the stonework, just loud enough that you can hear it, and that causes you to hesitate for a moment, which is good because when you do so, a stone hand flies out right before where you would have stood.
No.
Right at your face, but it goes right at you, like a centimeter off. Standing behind the pillar is a Dai agent, who says,
Well,
"This is strict Earth Kingdom property. Come no further."
this is gonna be fun, guys.
Activate Earth armor and attack.
Okay, we enter combat. Here we go.
Ding ding.
Ding ding combat.
For the first round, it's just going to be Baraka and the Dai agent, because you're all on the other side of the chamber. But in the second round, once you've run to catch up with Baraka, you'll be in.
I gather the glowing crystal around me.
Yes, well, one sec. We'll do this as per usual. You gather the glowing crystal. Nah, wait, that's not the... I think I want this one. Ooh. An earthbender, says the Dai agent. This will be fun. Okay, Baraka. Hold on, let me see. What do I want the Dai agent to do? I think I know what move he's going to use. But I have to check what that is on this. Okay. What kind of approach do you want to use, Baraka?
I'm gonna charge him and uppercut.
Yeah, but what approach? Advance and attack, evade and observe, or defend and maneuver? That sounds like advance and attack.
Hold on, let me change pages really quick. I'm going to advance and attack. I'm going to strike.
Okay. So, he chose evade and observe. So you're gonna go first. Roll 2d6. An 8, 7 to 9, so you can use one basic or master technique. So yeah, you can strike, pressure, or smash, or use Earth Gauntlet if you want, or Overwhelm, for that matter, on your sheet.
I'm going to strike them and inflict a condition.
Okay. So, so he gets to decide whether he takes a condition, or are you going to mark a fatigue so you can choose?
I'm going to mark a fatigue.
Okay. You mark a fatigue, and, well, do you want to describe what you do, like, flavor-wise?
Okay. I dodge the hand, and I bring up the crystal armor. I rush forward, and I go for an uppercut. It's stop at the last second and punch him in the chest.
Ugh! He stumbles back. He looks at you with a mix. At first, his face is angry, but suddenly, like this look of doubtfulness appears on his face. Doubting his
I
own
want him
skill,
to
perhaps.
be momentarily stunned.
Well, he's not going to be stunned, but you did inflict a condition.
Oh, yeah.
Which is fine. Okay, it's his turn now. 1 second. I'm wondering if... Because now we realize that might not work. Okay. Instead of shooting out... He looks like he was going to shoot out another rock glove. But instead, he takes a bit of a defensive stance. His rock shoes grow a little larger, and he suddenly dashes up the pillar, clinging to it, and getting a good height over the rest of you, as he sees the rest of your teammates coming. He is now favored. Oh. Okay. Yes. And he takes a defensive stance. It is now the next round. So now all of you can decide what you want to do.
Rico's gonna evade and observe.
Gotta defend and maneuver.
Defend and maneuver.
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 Okay. So the Dai Li agent will also defend and maneuver. Wait, Baraka, what are you doing?
I'm going to pressure.
Okay.
I'm going to intimidate.
So again, you have to choose what approach you're using. Those aren't approaches.
Advance and attack. That's what
Advance
it is.
and attack.
Advance and attack, pressure.
Okay, yeah. So your first is whoever chose to defend and maneuver, which is all of your allies.
No, not Rico.
Oh, not Rico. Okay. Bashara and Nakoma. What do you do? Roll 2d6 each.
Okay.
Okay, dokie. 2d6, here goes. A 6. Accurate.
Okay. Bashara,
Did y'all roll with focus?
Oh,
what is your focus score?
plus, 2.
+2? Okay, then Bashara, you got an 8. Which means you can use
Okay.
one mastered or basic technique, and Nakoma... Well, do you see the list on the on the thing? It's on the second page.
Ooh.
You can choose to either mark 1 fatigue to use a learned technique if you haven't gotten to use yours yet. Which I'm not sure you... Have you used Ice Gauntlet yet in battle?
I have.
Okay, well then you can use Ice Gauntlet if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, except that you can't because that's advanced attack. So
No. Oh my god, do we have... I feel like every time this changes. What my artist
you can
is.
use 2 of the 3 basic defend and maneuver techniques here.
Hmm.
Damn it, do I still...
And Bashara, you can use 1.
I'm going to use protect.
Oh yeah, you know protect.
Yes,
I need
and it's
to have a
learned.
look at the actual document, 'cause I feel like I keep
Oh wait,
every
protect,
session we keep.
protect is learned, not practiced.
Yeah, because I've used it before.
Used it before in battle. Sorry, that means it's
Yes.
practiced, not learned.
Oh, well, thank you for
Yes.
clarifying that, because I was like, what? Is it practice or was it learned? Blah.
That's fine. So protect an ally within reach. Mark fatigue to intercept. Yeah, you did. You're right. Okay, so I guess that you're protecting Baraka?
Yes, I am actually. I would like to protect my friend from instant harm.
Okay, so you take a stance. You jump
Yep.
in front of Baraka, taking a stance. You don't have to mark a fatigue yet unless an attack comes for him. Nakoma?
Yeah. I was
Ice
like,
Gauntlet is defend and maneuver.
Yeah, so you can ready, retaliate, or seize a position.
because you can do 2 of them.
I could do 2 of them. Oh fuck yeah. I will. Ready?
Okay, so mark 1 fatigue. And what do you do? Like, enter a 2 ready.
I just like have my eyes going and like just.
Yeah, but you gotta choose.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
specific because it says, you know, you have to choose and then we'll assign the status. So,
Yeah.
are you preparing one of your friends? Are you
Oh yeah.
preparing one of your enemies? Or yourself? For instance, if you do just take water in your hands and like get into a stance, that means you're prepared,
Yeah.
so you can just get +1 on whatever roll you want to make after this.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay,
I
so
don't
you ready?
prepare.
Mark a fatigue.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then, you want to retaliate or seize a position? Or ready
Seize-
somebody else.
Seize the position then?
Okay. So,
Yeah.
where do you move?
Closer to the Daily agent.
He's on the ceiling.
He's on the fucking ceiling. Okay,
Mhm.
well, I go underneath where he is.
Okay. You go underneath where he
hello.
is.
Oh no.
And he's not going to stop you from doing that. From maybe you bring up the water underneath you, so you're kind of got that like whirlpool thing going on to get close to him.
Yeah.
Okay. The Daili agent he used his rock shoes maneuver. So first he's favored. And wait, what does favored mean? You're buoyed by circumstance. Choose an additional basic or master technique in the next exchange, even on a miss. Oh, okay. So first, the Daili agent does retaliate, so he gets ready to retaliate any moves you inflict upon him as he takes a stance. And then, he's going to use seize the position to leave, to flee. He starts running along the ceiling. And unfortunately, you can't block him because that's specifically what Rock Shoes does.
Coward.
He starts running off. Do you chase him?
Coward.
Chase.
Should we chase after him, guys?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna chase after him.
Okay.
Come back here, you coward.
You start chasing after him, and that's the end of that exchange.
Stop
Actually,
running
sorry,
away!
This is not an appropriate depiction. There we go. That's what happens.
Stop running away, you coward!
Are you pleading with him to not run?
No, I'm basically.
Or tricking him?
I'm tricking him not to run away.
Rico tries to throw him off his groove by trying to strike him with a flame.
Okay, roll rely on skills and training.
Failure.
It's no use. Aside from this guy's also like, because of how he is, he's also favored. Oh, he's favored for as long as he is on the ceiling? That's wild. Okay. He keeps running.
Stop running away, you goddamn coward!
And
Face us.
whenever you fire a firebolt at him, he just a block of rock comes up behind him and immediately stops it, and so forth.
Why are you a chicken? Or a cabbage?
He rounds the corner, and you keep chasing after him, and you find yourself in a different space now.
God, forever running after
What?
you.
Wait a minute. Isn't this how Yuka got captured, guys?
We are together, so they can't. We're together
Yeah,
as a group.
and
What's it
and
good?
Yuka had a Hani.
There's 4 of us and only one of him.
It's
So
as
I
you
think we should have.
it's as you finish this thought that several rock hands
Oh.
fly out from every direction to grab a
I
hold
was-
of you all.
I was
As a whole suite of Daily agents stands surrounds
before
you.
they do that. I'm just like, I'm just here to save my friends.
And this guy drops down again. Please come with us quietly, says the agent.
Can I talk? One of these things on my mouth or no?
Well, can you talk while what's on your mouth?
The hand.
They
You said it was going
they
on.
haven't gotten you yet. It's not. Well,
Wh-
actually,
what?
maybe you are. Let's see here. Do they get you? Good
'Cause
question.
If so,
There is
I was gonna
uncertainty
burn it
there.
off.
Okay, hands fly out. How do each of you avoid them? Is the question.
I'm gonna use my
Rika-
skills. Oh, sorry. You go first, Rico.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Rico is going to use his acrobatics to try to leap out of the way.
Okay. That's rely on
Same.
skills and training. Bashara, do you have acrobatics training?
I train. I mean, do have my dragon kung fu, so I can.
You what?
Full success.
Okay, Rico, you are not seized by the rock gloves. You dodge out of the way. What were you saying, Bashara?
I said I have my kung fu skills. That help
You do?
in this situation?
When did we establish that?
That's his fighting style.
Yeah, fighting style.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, sure. You could also rely on skills and training.
Do me good.
Rico, you whoosh, matrix dodge out of the way.
Yep.
Would it be rely on skills of training with focus? Yeah. Mixed success.
Okay. Bashara, you managed to dodge. You managed to get your hands out of the way as you take a crane stance, but more hands fly out and get your feet, so you're not trapped, but you are impaired. Nakoma?
Okay, that's fine.
I was kind of thinking of kind of blocking the hand with like like water, just kind of knock it out, kind of.
Nice.
Not
You bring up, since you already had that water in your hands, you can roll
Yeah.
rely on skills and training with a +1 because you're prepared.
Yeah. Okay. Rely.
Be prepared.
I am prepared.
I had to.
Focus +1. No, bye guys. I'm being kidnapped.
Sorry, Nakoma, you are trapped as not only do the hands grab a hold of your feet, they also grab a hold of your wrists and cling them to the wall, and then one flies over your mouth. And Baraka?
It's this count as an attack. I would inflict fatigue or condition.
It would inflict status, not fatigue or condition.
Okay. I can use my earth armor, I think.
As a technique? No, this we aren't technically in a combat exchange yet. You're just trying not to get captured in this immediate opening salvo. So you can just
I'll
flavor-wise. So yeah, if you want to use your earth armor, that's fine.
I'm gonna smash their hands out of the way.
Sorry.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, actually, Rico and Nakoma, you can negate the rock glove thing, but you have to mark 2 fatigue.
For acrobatics?
Oh, good.
Bashara, you were fine. Rico
Yeah.
and Nakoma, you have to take 2 fatigue or take down that status.
Oh
So you're
god.
Wait, what? Why's Bashara fine? He's the one who got captured.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Bashara,
only my fear.
Bashara, you need to take on 2 fatigue or be impaired. And Nakoma, you need to take on 2 fatigue or be trapped. And Baraka,
I don't
if
even.
you want to earth armor this, roll skills and training.
I don't have 2 fatigue to spare, so I'm just going to be impaired. It's gonna
Okay.
take my feet.
Same.
Did you roll? That's okay. So
Yeah.
Baraka, because you're an earthbender, you can only take 1 fatigue to negate this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do you do so?
Hmm.
Yes.
Why
Okay.
are you doing this to us?
You move your hand and grab a hold of the rock glove and crush it in your palm. But that was close. You are interfering with Earth Kingdom business, say the Daily.
You have our friends. That's why we're here. I'm
I
sorry
see.
for.
Then
We're
you
just
have
here
no
to
choice,
save
but
them.
then we won't allow you to leave. I
But
say.
why? Can I ask you why you've arrested them or anything, if that's okay?
Certainly. They entered these headquarters, just like you have. And they will not leave, just like you will not.
Rico's going to draw his flame sword. I've been waiting for this rematch for a long time.
Rico, I wouldn't. No offense. I'm trying to.
You
look
wouldn't.
for-
You're the one who's trapped.
My feet are, but my face isn't. Gladly. Will you take us to our friends though? If you tell us why they were just up on the where were they? Does anyone remember?
They were at the top of Omashu.
Yeah. So yeah.
They pursued
just-
us. They pursued me, same as you, says the Daily agent on the ceiling.
We weren't pursuing you. We just came down here to
Can I get
rescue
a
our
sneak
friends.
attack in?
No.
Try to like.
So do you surrender or do you fight?
I'm surrendering, but I'm not letting them cover my face. If you don't cover my face, I'll come with you.
Okay, what about everybody else?
Wow.
Ri-
I'm probably.
Or
I
do you
have
want to?
to-
Do one of you want to call out Bashara Hang to live up to his principle?
Oh yeah, Rico's definitely going to do it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so
do it too.
You're gonna call him to live up to his
Wow.
results.
It's just such.
So what do you say to Bashara?
It isn't like you to just give up, Bashara.
But you're gonna abandon your friends like your father abandoned you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I turn towards them and I'm like, "Don't go there."
So
I'll have Rico say it since Baraka's the lodestar, and I do not want that.
yes, he is the lodestar. So you're calling someone out to live up to their principle. You, Baraka, need to shift your balance away from center. Then name and roll with their principle.
I'm visibly like
So
flaming up right now.
roll, just a straight 2d6, and you know what? I'll give you a +1 on this one because you hit him hard with that one.
That was one way to tick off him.
That's 4.
Okay, on a miss, your friend Bashara can demand you act in accordance with one of your principles instead. Mark a condition or act as they request. Bashara, you demand anything? Baraka's principles, are care and force. That being said, hold on, let me check the lodestar thing. Because I think that
Yeah.
does change this up a little bit.
Yes, it does. It does a lot of things.
You can shift your lodestar to someone new. Okay. When you shut down someone vulnerable to harsh words, on a hit, they mark a condition. When a lodestar shifts your balance or calls you out, you cannot resist it. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's no roll. This just happens. Create an MP. So you can't resist. Bashara Hang. In other words, you must do as they say or mark a condition.
Mark angry.
Okay, you mark anger and stay surrendered.
Yep.
I go for a sneak attack.
You can't. We just enter combat. You're not sneak attacking people who are watching you in a battle position.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rico, you are impaired and also not fighting. Nakoma, you're trapped, but you can still try to escape. You just have the trapped condition.
I'm good.
You mean Bashara. You keep calling him Rico for some reason.
Damn it.
Who's moving my token?
So, me. I'm moving you
Oh,
back.
sorry. I was
You surrendered.
confused. I was confused. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You took on... There's a white flag. Okay.
Yeah. I surrender.
As for the rest of you, there's actually two enemies here. There's the one Dai agent on the ceiling who still has the things you inflicted on him, and there's also the Dai group on the ground who is much stronger, but it's not on the ceiling. Ready? Let's do this.
Oh gosh.
Round 15.
And there are group NPCs in this module or in this game. So this whole group has their own stat thing, has their own NPC block basically. So you're fighting them as a whole, and we can just use flavor to describe things as we go. Okay. If you won't surrender, then we'll have to take you out, and we'll have to take you by force. Our apologies to you, they say exclusively to Baraka, citizen of the Earth Kingdom.
Rico's
Just
gonna look
bow
at
my head.
Rico's gonna look at Baraka. You got the one on the ceiling. I got these four.
But I'm gonna smash in an attack
Well,
and advance.
you gotta choose. Oh, okay, attack and advance. Great. Okay, so you want to attack and advance. That's fine.
Rico will do the same.
Okay.
I'm gonna use smash on the pillar here.
Hold on,
So
Nakoma.
there-
What are you doing? Nakoma? You are trapped, which means that you're completely helpless. You must mark a condition or 3 fatigue. But you must mark a combination of 3 fatigue or conditions to escape. Okay, so you can't do anything until you mark either like 2 fatigue in 1 condition or 1 fatigue in 2 conditions or so forth.
Oh my god.
And then you can do something.
So,
Any 2 conditions. I don't.
any two
I mean,
conditions.
I think I'd tell you the conditions actually,
Yeah.
but your choice. You could take 3 conditions. You could take 2 fatigue in a condition. Whatever.
Oh man.
The smart person is surrender.
Or not do anything.
Well, what are 2 conditions? Can I do 2 conditions and a fatigue?
Sure.
What does that mean? Yeah.
So, I'm gonna say you can take insecure and angry. Actually, no. Angry and afraid. Angry and afraid. Rah! And a fatigue. And your ice suddenly grows on you until it explodes and sends the rock shattering. You're ready to fight now. What approach are you taking?
I am doing. What am I doing? Fuck. Defend and maneuver.
Okay, you take defender maneuver. The Dai Li agent up top takes evade and observe, so he'll go last, and the Dai Li agents before you take advance and attack. So, defend and maneuver. Nakoma, you're first. What do you do?
Retaliate.
You take retaliate. If they attack you, you attack them.
Yep.
Sounds good. Then we move on to advance and attack. Actually, wait, Nakoma, you have to roll.
Get a vote. Yeah.
So,
Focus.
roll focus.
I can't vote good today.
On a miss, you stumble, so you can't do it. You break free, but you're still, like, hurting from that thing you just did. You can shift your balance away from center to use one basic technique if you want.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I do that.
Okay, I think you're at +3 now.
No, +2.
Okay, so you can use one basic technique, which is retaliate.
Yeah,
That's
retaliate.
You take a stance, a closed octopus form, as you prepare to retaliate any attacks that come at you. We're on to advance and attack. Rico, the Metal Inspector, Hotman, Juke, and Barakapo. Roll, you gotta roll first, remember? Roll passion.
I rolled.
Okay, Rico,
Got
what do you
9.
want to do?
Alright, so 7-9, use one basic or master technique.
Yep.
So
Oh, I can't use a practiced one. Is that right? Or
You can't use a
Yeah,
practiced one. No, you can use a practiced one, you can't use a learned one.
oh, okay, cool. Yeah, he's going to leap at the Daily and swipe at him with his fire blade. Then,
The one, like the group?
yeah, the group.
Okay, you with the group. Oh, you already have that practiced, the Fireblade? Oh, I guess you do. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, you rush forward. Your Fireblade sweeping back and forth. You swipe your surroundings. The Daily have no choice but to back off from the heat. Mark 1 fatigue or 2 fatigue.
Yep.
To do which one do you do?
Mark 1 for 2 through.
Oh no, you just mark 1 fatigue.
No, it just says
Okay.
I have to.
Okay. The Daily.
Yeah, mark 1, and they.
Yeah, they leap back, and they're thrown off kilter. They're impaired now. Cool. And then, I guess that's your turn. So, Baraka, mixed success as well. You know what to do. You wanted to smash, right?
Yes.
Okay, mark 1
Gonna
fatigue.
hit the. Going to mark the fatigue.
Fatigue.
Okay.
And
Rush
then-
forward and smash this pillar.
Which pillar? Oh, I think you're a bit. Those aren't pillars, right? Those are cistern entrances, like hallways. That being said, I did describe pillars before. So in the fiction of this scene, I'll say they're still support pillars because this is just a converted mine shaft. So you smash a pillar. What's your goal? Just
To destabilize the roof where the Daily is.
oh, the guy on the roof. Okay. Nice. Sure. I like it. You punch the roof. Cracks go up. The guy stumbles and has no choice but to land gracefully on the ground. His rock shoe is no longer useful. And we'll even mark 1 fatigue on him.
Nice.
Okay, over to the Daily group now. Who, one second, I'm looking at, there's like some group techniques that only they can use. Okay, you notice, however, the Daily, though they're caught off kilter, though they're impaired, they'll mark a fatigue to get rid of that impaired. And then, oh right, they took defend a maneuver. Never mind. They suddenly take a stance, shift their feet in the ground, and plant rocky hands on the ground. And Rico, you suddenly feel the earth underneath you give way. And then mold back around you, trapping you within the earth. Only your head sticking out.
He tries to struggle against the earth itself.
Yes. On your next turn, you can, either mark 3 fatigue or conditions or whatever, to escape that. Okay, as for this last guy, it's his turn. It's evade and observe. On the ground, he huffs. But he has no choice but, since he's evade and observe, to use throw rock glove, which he does at Baraka. Baraka, another rock glove is thrown at you. Do you want to mark a fatigue? Or to block it or become impaired? Either
I'll
way, you're
take
taking on a
the-
fatigue.
I'll take the hit.
You'll take the hit and become impaired?
Yes.
Okay. A rocky hand flies out and grabs a hold of your leg. Suddenly you find yourself stumbling. Oh, you're already at 4. Okay, that makes sense. Stand down, says the agent.
I'm just like,
Okay, and that's this round. It's on to the next round. So, top of the next round. Bashara, you still surrendering?
yeah.
Okay.
I know.
1 second, I'm
I
just
know.
gonna decide
Give
what...
up.
I have to decide what these guys are gonna do first.
Easiest for us, guys. Just give up and we'll be fine.
Okay, that for that guy, and then for other guy. Okay. That's, I know what they're gonna do. What approach would you all like to take?
Rico is going to use that 2 fatigue and a condition to escape, and then evade and observe this round.
Okay. You can mark afraid and insecure.
Oh, I said 2 fatigue and a condition.
Oh, okay. Afraid.
I marked angry. I was
Oh,
already
that's fine.
afraid.
Okay, mark angry. Great.
Arr!
Yeah. So basically, Rico's surrounded by Earth, and then with a fire blast, he jumps out of the blasts the Earth away and jumps out of the hole.
You blast away the earth and jump out of the hole. Nakoma, what approach do you want to take?
Oh, fudge. Advance and attack.
Okay. And Baraka?
I'm going to evade and observe.
Okay. So nobody chose to defend a maneuver.
Kara Miser.
So it's advance and attack first, which is Nakoma and... Nakoma, go ahead.
Oh, fudge.
That's a fudge.
That's a fudge. I like fudge, but no, this is a dire situation. I am going to strike
Okay.
at the
Well,
kind of the
hold on,
group
you have to
one.
roll...
Oh, yeah, I had to roll. Fuck.
You have to roll with passion.
Passion. Oh, great. Oh, I'm actually kind of good at passion. I'll take that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Okay, do you want to shift your balance or just take the turn off?
Take the turn off.
These guys are too intimidating. You just have to back away for a moment. Maybe Bashara was right.
Mm-hmm. The only person that has common sense.
The single Daily agent also chose advance and attack. That being said, looking at this now, I think he's going to I think he's just gonna pressure. He's gonna strike Rico. He rushes forward suddenly, rock glove extended, to punch Rico. And he'll mark a fatigue. Actually, he can't mark a fatigue. This is it. He rushes forward. Rico, you can choose to mark a condition, shift your balance from center, or take 2 fatigue.
I'll shift for now.
Okay. Which way are you shifting?
Towards survival +2.
Okay. The Daily agent rushes towards you, and you simply you back away, leaving an opening for him to strike your friends instead. But you did what you had to do to survive. Now it's over to evade and observe. So Rico and Baraka, you can both roll creativity or harmony, and clear 1 fatigue. Rico, what technique do you want to use?
Fan the flames.
Okay. Go ahead.
He is going to use his flame sword and use it to surround him, and then start fanning the smaller flames into raging ones.
Okay. Right, you already have your fire sword out, so nice. It suddenly goes from a fire sword to like a fire claymore. Like, whoosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are now empowered, so, you clear 1 fatigue at the end of each exchange. Nice.
Yeah.
And you also cleared 1 for evade and observe. Likewise,
Yep.
you can clear a fatigue Baraka and full success. Okay, do you want to use 2 basic techniques or 1 learned one that you haven't practiced, or 1 practice technique?
I don't have any of those techniques, so I'm going to do hinder.
You're gonna do,
and
hinder?
Evade. Yes, hinder.
Okay,
Bolster or hinder.
so who do you hinder?
Going to the Daily.
The single one or the group?
The single one, I'm going to do pocket sand.
You pull
Can't-
some of the pocket
can't-
sound. Yes?
Can't he do both, since with a full success he can do 2 basic attacks?
Yes, exactly, but we're just doing it 1 at a time. So first of all, Baraka, since you are impaired, you had a -2 to this, but that's fine because you rolled a perfect score anyways. So in that case, yeah, you take out pocket sand and throw it in the Dialy's face. Suddenly, the individual agent is impaired as well. And then you can do another evade and observe technique.
I'm going to hinder again,
Mm-hmm.
and do the same thing with the rest of them.
Whoosh! More sand flies out into the... go all the agents as they have to block their eyes. Still trapped to the ground. It seems to be no issue for you. Okay. That's the next round. Okay. They stand back, looking at each other. This Daily agent starts backing away. Oh, wait, no. It's still these guys' turn. So on their turn, these guys, they're going to have to mark a fatigue to get out of that impaired state, because they're NPCs. Then they get rid of a fatigue, because they're evading and observing. And then, they are going to use a group technique, only available to groups, called Scatter and Regroup. Yes. Okay. So, the Daily, they look at all of you, they look at Rico's fanned flames. They look at each other. They look at the last guy, agent there. And they...
Agent 1.
They like, push their feet into the ground, use it to spring themselves up, and leap back into the darkness, and then just as suddenly as you saw them, they scatter. Whoosh, disappearing. Leaving only this poor guy alone. Who just starts backing away. Do you let him flee?
I smash
No.
him with my gauntlet.
Are you gonna intimidate him, or do you want another round
Another
to
round.
take him out? Okay.
Well, I was going to say intimidate him so we could find our friends.
If you want to intimidate, what do you do? I mean, you're pretty intimidating. I'll give you a +1 if you do so, but what do you do?
Rico's going to take all the flames around him and into his hands and look at the Daily. Where are our friends?
Whoosh! Okay, so that's roll intimidation. Which...
One.
with a +1.
Mm-hmm. Mixed success.
On a hit, he chooses 1. Okay, he turns to run.
I'm gonna hit him in the back.
Okay, you have a -2, relies on skills and training. Because you are still impaired, Raka.
The advance and attack.
No, you're not advancing. We're outside combat. He's fleeing.
Oh,
So rely on
Which
skills
one?
and training. And you have a -2 because you're still impaired.
let's see. -2.
It's no use. He jumps back onto the ceiling after a moment with his rock shoes and disappears down the tunnel. But it seems, at least, you have free reign of this place.
I get up.
You all turn and look at Bashara.
Disappointed.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
You didn't need it.
We did need it.
What happened to doing this as a group? Come on. They know we're here, so they're gonna try to move them. We gotta hurry.
I'm gonna try and follow the marks on the ceiling.
You follow the
I'd
mark.
like to.
Yes?
I'd like to assess the situation to try and figure out where they would be held, since we're technically in the center of the mountain at this point.
Roll creativity. And Bashara, I'm gonna give you a condition.
Mm-hmm.
Insecure.
That's fine. 3 conditions. Whoop.
9.
Whoop.
Sorry, what specifically are you looking for, Rico?
A way to find the other two before they get taken.
Alright. You are, like, right near the center of the mountain. And looking around, it's not actually that hard when you turn a corner. That is not what I wanted to do. When you turn a corner, there we go. See them. Pinned up against the wall. Alive. Rock loves holding them in place. Yuka and Ahani. Salty, if you want to talk now, you can, but you don't have to.
Oh,
Yuka, Ahani, and he's going to run over.
Oh, thank goodness, says Ahani. I knew you guys would come. Baraka wouldn't let us down. Right? I told you, Yuka. Right?
no, I told you that. You remember me telling you. I was you were like screaming the whole time.
Yuka, you're suffering greatly after several hours spent trapped in a room with Ahani.
I'll take the 15.
Honey, I have brought food as well.
I would like to.
Thanks.
Once trade, absolutely no on the food.
Are these cabbages? I love cabbages. Blue cabbages, my favorite.
Can someone get them away from me for just a little bit?
Rico is gonna try to undo their clamps and get them down.
I mean, Baraka's probably the choice for that.
Well, I mean, he's busy giving out cabbages, so I was one.
It's like molded earth around their wrists, you know.
Mm-hmm. Baraka,
Defending power, go.
They break apart immediately.
Oh, thank you. I go, but immediately hug Baraka.
Aww.
Hug her back and spin her around.
What? Oh, I get dizzy and vomit a little bit. I haven't eaten in a while.
Wow, good work,
Also,
says
Hani
Ahani.
Hani kept screaming for help. That's
I
why
wasn't-
they had to put these.
I wasn't screaming. I was intimidating the agents, says Ahani.
Okay.
And how did that work out for you?
Well, we got a mouse put a guard over because of that, so we couldn't speak.
Huh.
Are you guys all right? You didn't get hurt, I hope.
No, we just need a night's rest.
We need. Not in this town though.
Yeah, we
The
should probably
dilate-
get out of here.
Yeah, the Daily know we're here.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
No, we just followed the guy with the straw hat. I didn't realize it was like. Oh, is Sarah all right?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah, we should probably get out of here. Look at this quickly before they come back.
Yeah,
And
let's go.
you know what I
Follow
could
me.
go for, says Ahani. Some
God.
some cave crystals. I hear they taste like candy.
They might taste like candy, but they're really, really bad for your teeth.
Hey, honey.
Yeah?
I got some crystal cookies. Crystal candy cookies here.
Ooh! Can I have one?
Made my
Go ahead.
mother.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Wow.
Wait, your mother? Made by your mother?
Mhm.
Bashara,
Yeah.
your mom makes great cookies. He looks at Rico.
Aw.
Is she hot?
Thanks.
Very hot.
And
Very hot.
Rico, you were this close to getting your face singed.
I fully water slap Honey a little bit. Like,
ow!
And
Please
Come
don't
on,
do
let's-
that.
Let's get out of here.
whoops, it was an accident.
Mm,
And
let's go
I was
then.
trying to clean some dirt off your face. I vamped it a little bit. Let me try again. I whack it again.
ow!
I think
Oh,
you
sorry.
might need to do it for his ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to
It needs to wash
practice
out.
the amount of strength I use for these. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, well,
Let's go before it gets any worse.
I think that's the end of this session here. So, good work.
Yeah.
Looks like you're not done with the Daily yet. And I know who you are now.
Mhm.
Still have much more to do here in Omashu. But at least you rescued your friends on this episode. Next week, we'll be back again. And hopefully you'll get to the bottom of this business, or at least do something to help out Bashara's
hope-
mom.
I was about to go there.
Yeah, don't.
Forgot I had armor on.
Bashara's that angry.
So is Rico. So join the club.
Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back next week. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and it's always good job, you five. It's another fun session. Oh, and we should do, as always, we'll end this off with growth questions. So,
Mm.
we'll just ask the general questions first.
Yeek.
Did you learn something challenging, exciting, or complicated about the world?
Yes, we learned that the Daily are here.
I mean, well, maybe not just the Daily here, but like that the Earth King and then there's a lot of political meddling going on in what you thought was the nice town of Omashu. Sure, I'll give you all.
Yeah.
I'll give you all that one. You can all take a point of growth for that.
Da 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 da.
Bro. I've leveled up.
Same.
Did you stop a dangerous threat or solve a community problem? Not yet. Did you guide a companion towards balance or end the session at your center? Baraka, you did. You can take another point. And Bashara, you shouldn't be at center anymore.
No.
Right? No. So you're not at center.
Where am I? It doesn't like me doing it.
But that's okay. You leveled up anyways. And then finally, character-specific ones. We'll
Woot.
skip Yuka and Bashara, because you both leveled up.
Yee, woot.
But as for the rest of yous, Nakoma, did you improve the lives of a community of average citizens or help an ordinary person with their problems, Nakoma?
I think so.
Yeah, good job. You did.
What cabbages?
You bought cabbage. Well, Rico bought
Cabbage!
cabbages, but you helped. So
I helped fill a guy's quota, so his boss apologized for slapping him.
I like how we're basically rich now because Rico stole a bunch of jewels.
And you basically just gave my mum a lot of money.
Yes, I did. I'm your new stepdaddy.
No, you're not. You will never be.
No, wait. You know what this reminds me of? Bashara's mum's got it going on.
yeah.
Bashara's mom's got it going on.
Okay.
Can I just singe his face?
Find balance. Baraka, did you make progress towards your goal against your adversary? Very close this session, but not yet. Though this, I think you will next session for sure, given how this is all tying in. And finally, Rico Juke. Did you get a friend to join in or approve of one of your bad habits?
I was close.
Very close, but no cigar this time.
Yeah, Bashara said no while Nakoma was vulnerable, so it was
Okay, as for Yuka and Bashara, congratulations. You
Hurrah.
level
Didar.
up. What are you gonna take for your growth? Do you know what the options are?
No.
Not really.
So your options are: you can take a new move from your playbook, which you've seen before. That's just next to your underneath your balance thing. You can take a new move from another playbook. You don't have to decide now. You can raise a stat by +1, max to +2, so you can't take one to +3 unless it's through a playbook increase. You can shift your center one step, or you can unlock your moment of balance, and that's basically like an auto win option. But it's got to be really cool and appropriate.
I'm gonna raise my stat in creativity.
Okay. Yuka?
Let me see. I'm trying to. I guess it would be fun to.
Become more creative.
So I'm just looking at my stats here. I guess I could. I don't know if it's any sense to raise my harmony to like 0 because it's a -1.
I mean, if anything's going to lead you to the path of harmony, it's surviving several hours with a Hani trapped in a room. So
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense. Or like, would that increase my passion? Or it certainly won't increase my focus. But
No.
I feel like having to deal with that experience. I'm also looking at the so I think the moves are like would be the Way of the Future, Black Koala Sheep, and stuff like that.
yeah, you don't have to decide now, and you can also look. You can take another playbook's moves, right? So you can look at any other
Yeah.
playbook.
I think I'll give it a sec because I don't have all my files on this laptop
Yeah.
right now, so I want to look through stuff
That's
before I
fine.
make a decision.
Let us know next session, and otherwise, good session, y'all. I'll see y'all next week for another run, and yeah, we'll end the stream off as always with a raid. Let's see here, anybody to raid? Oh, I think Orion's raiding, streaming again.
Raiding.
Orion took a little leave of absence, but now he's back, so let's send him a little love, shall we? Thank you everybody so much who's still tuned in. And we'll see y'all next week. So have a happy Passover. And goodbye. Okay, I set the raid through.
Bye.
Ending the stream.
Bye.